A legendary voice that defined Celtic music has fallen silent. Irish singer Moya Brennan, the ethereal voice behind the Grammy-winning band Clannad, has died at the age of 73. Known as the First Lady of Celtic music, Brennan passed away peacefully at her home in Donegal, surrounded by her loved ones, after a short illness. Her passing marks the end of an era and the loss of one of Ireland's most beloved musical icons. In an emotional statement shared by her brothers, Paul and Kieran, the family confirmed the heartbreaking news, saying they were completely heartbroken at the passing of their dear sister. They described her voice as the signature sound of Clannad, one that would live on forever. Moya Brennan, born Mare Philomena ní Breanain on August 4, 1952, in Dublin, was more than just a singer. She was a pioneer, a storyteller, and a voice that carried the soul of Ireland across the world. Her death comes years after she revealed she had been diagnosed with pulmonary fibrosis, a serious lung condition that gradually affects breathing. Despite her health struggles, Brennan remained dedicated to music, continuing to perform and record when even in her final years, her passion never faded. Moya Brennan grew up in the Irish-speaking Gaeltacht region of Gowth Dobhair in County Donegal. Music was in her blood from the very beginning. She was the eldest of 9 children in a deeply musical family. Her parents ran Leo's Tavern, a small pub that would later become legendary. It was there that Moya and her siblings began performing, unknowingly laying the foundation for a musical legacy that would span decades. In 1970, Moya joined her brothers Paul and Kieran, along with their uncles Noel and Padraig Duggan, to form the band Clannad. What started as a family project soon grew into something extraordinary. Clannad quickly gained recognition for their unique blend of traditional Irish music, haunting vocals, and modern influences. Their breakthrough came in 1982 with a theme song for the television series Harry's Game. The song became an instant success and made history. Clannad became the first band to perform in Irish on Top of the Pops. From that moment, their rise was unstoppable. They went on to create unforgettable music for television, including Robin of Sherwood, and became one of the most influential Celtic bands in the world. With Moya Brennan's angelic voice leading the way, Clannad recorded around 25 albums and sold millions of records worldwide. While Clannad brought her international fame, Moya Brennan also built an impressive solo career. In 1992, she released her first solo album, Mare, showcasing her deeply personal musical style. Over the years, she collaborated with some of the biggest names in music, including Mick Jagger, Paul Young, and U2 frontman Bono. Bono once described her voice as one of the greatest the human ear has ever experienced. Her influence extended far beyond Ireland. In 2011, she received an Emmy Award for a documentary celebrating Irish music, further cementing her status as a global ambassador of Celtic sound. Following news of her death, tributes poured in from across Ireland and around the world. Fellow Donegal singer Daniel O'Donnell remembered her as someone deeply connected to her roots. He described her as a kind and generous person who always supported young musicians. He said she never forgot where she came from and always loved being home in Donegal. Ireland's leaders also paid tribute, calling her a musical icon whose voice brought Irish folk music to the international stage. Former President Michael D. Higgins once honored her with a Lifetime Achievement Award, saying her name would forever be etched into the history of Irish music. And today, those words feel more meaningful than ever. Clannad performed their farewell concert in Dublin in 2023, marking over 50 years of music. Though they briefly appeared at special events afterward, it was clear that an incredible chapter was coming to a close. Still, Moya Brennan never truly stopped creating. Music was her life, and her voice remained as hauntingly beautiful as ever. From a small pub in Donegal to stages around the world, from traditional Irish melodies to timeless global classics, Moya Brennan's voice touched millions. Though she may be gone, her music will continue to echo through generations. A voice of Ireland, a pioneer of Celtic music, a legend whose sound will never fade. Moya Brennan has died at 73, but her legacy will live on forever. Rest in peace, Moya Brennan.